Hi everyone. As we have seen the last video, there was introduction of PHP, but in this video we will clear about something about variables and data types of PHP. Okay, let's see in the slide that creating and declaring variables in PHP. A variable starts with the dollar sign followed by the name of the variable. Means when we create a variable, then we have to put very first the dollar sign before the name of the variable. PHP variable names are case sensitive. Okay, so if you create a variable in a small case with the same name, if you create another variable with the capital letter, it will different each other. Okay, PHP automatically associates a data type to the variables. Means there is no typecasting you have to put very first, it is not mandatory. When you give the value to the variable, it will automatically take a data type depending on its value. Since the data types are not set in the strict sense, you can do things like adding a string to an integer without causing an error. What is the syntax? The syntax is PHP opening, PHP closing, and then with a dollar sign I have created a variable name txt and give it the value that hi, this is TechnoTulip, and then we will do the echo. It will print us I love, and that is the variable name $txt. It will completely it will print the I love, hi, this is TechnoTulip. Okay, then the second one is sum of two variables. How we calculate the sum of two variables? We keep the name of one variable is $x equal to value 5 and $y equal to value 4. Echo $x plus $y. It will print 5 plus 4 means 9. Okay, so you can see that here we are just giving it a string value. Okay, so what here we are giving the string value to the variable. Okay, just you can see that hi, this is TechnoTulip, it's a string value, and here what we are giving the integer value, that is 5, but we do not typecast it by ourselves. It does automatically and calculate the value of x plus y. Okay, then how does it work? We will see in the coding section. Here we are in the Notepad++. This is our editor where we do the coding. Okay, in the last video I have created some syntax for PHP to make you understand that how PHP syntax are written. Okay, now create a new file. Just copy and paste it. Just copy and paste it and save. Where do I have to save? Save in the XAMPP htdocs, and the project I have created, the project name is myPHP. Okay, just go here and type a name. Just type a name variable dot php. Means the PHP file will always be saved with the extension of .php. Select it. Okay, and save it. Now it is done. Okay, so as we have discussed about the variables, that how does we write and how output comes. Okay, so create a variable with a dollar sign. Okay, I have created a variable name, and then equal to give it a value like techno tulip. Okay, I have just created the name variable, the value is techno tulip. You can give a string a value with double quotes, or it can also be in single quotes. Okay, so like this you can also write the variable values like this in a string case. Okay, now we have to print it. How can we do so? Do by echo, echo. Just write the statement here, echo I love the variable name. Just put it here and save it. Now we will see the result right after writing this. Okay, start your XAMPP control panel, which I have already installed in the system. Okay, just start the Apache, start the MySQL. Now in the URL type localhost and the project name. What is the project name? Let's see. The project name is myPHP in the htdocs section. Okay, then type myPHP. Okay, and then the file name. The file name is variable.php. Okay, variable variable.php. Okay, here what it's showing that I love techno tulip. How does it possible? Look at here that there is a variable, okay, and the value is techno tulip. So we are printing it like echo I love, and just I have given the variable name. Okay, and just save it the directory where we have created the project, and we just run this file on the browser. What is the result? That I love techno tulip. So I think it is very much understood that how variable can be created in the PHP. Okay, now just add two values like sum. Okay, sum of two numbers. Okay, in PHP you can comment the statement like this. Okay, give two variables named $a equal to $5, $b equal to 6. Okay, and then create a third variable named $sum. And what is the operation? We have to plus these values. Okay, so we just have to write the $a plus $b. Okay, then we have to echo it, echo. What I have to echo? The sum of two variables. So the final result is sum. Now we will print the value like this with the piece of string. Okay, sum. Just write this is the sum. Just write the variable name. The final result will show it. sorry, I have to put a br so that it will come in new line. Okay. Yeah, just write br means give a break to the statement for the new line. Now it will come in new line. Okay, so this is 11. How is it possible? Because the 5 plus 6 is 9. Oh, 11. Okay, so we have got the output right now. Okay, so you have seen that the string value can be written in single quotes or double quotes, but the integer and like this other, like float and double, these kind of values will not be quoted any kind of single quote or double quote. Okay, it will just write the value 5 or 6 like this. Okay, the sum, we have got the sum. So we have seen how can we write the variable in PHP and use it to print the result on the browser. Okay, in the next video we will see the data type. If we need to write strictly the data type for any kind of variable, then we will see in the next video that. Okay, there is something like scope of variable and all kind of things related to variable. Okay, but all that things I will create one or two more videos on the variable. Okay, it will give you the more clearance in the next video. Till then, bye bye. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that video notification will come to you very fast.